We thank, love, praise the three most powerful, God, Timquotu, and the Son of God, for your mercy, protection, and grace.
That dog's face says, I didn't sign up for this, but okay, cheese.
Jax, he can't play fetch with you. He's too tiny.
Okay.
Even animals, they cannot speak, but they really don't want to be killed. You might have noticed how much fear they have when they are taken to the slaughterhouse. Even if they don't see, even if they are not told that they are going to be killed, they know. That's agony. The Reverend Tolku Pema Wangjia Rinpoche, vegetarian.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते हैं कई भाषाओं में। कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule और suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message titled The King of Peace and the King of Victory's Gratitude, Part 3 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on September 11, 2025.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you, be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
In my heart, I thank all of you, of course, the noble souls who pray for peace and a vegan world. I will never forget you. Even if I don't know you physically, I will not forget you in the soul area, and I will help you. I will liberate you. If you don't do any sinful things in this life, that will be very easy for me to do, since you are vegan and sincere. And if you know me, if you request me to liberate you, I will. And there are some people who are not vegans yet, or not even vegetarians, but if they have a lot of good merit in former life or lives, they would also go to heaven in this lifetime. But I would advise these people, please turn to be vegan, because any saints and sages you pray to would prefer that of you, prefer that you are vegan. It's easier for them to rescue you. So even if you are not vegan, but you feel well and you don't feel there are any bad incidents in your life, please don't be too proud and don't be too overconfident that God would save you. God might save you. Lord Jesus might help you. The Buddhas might lift you up. But you never know if you have enough merit to balance out all the bad and good deeds of some former life or this lifetime. And you should also have more and more merits, because then you can help your family with your blessing. I don't blame any of you. I'm talking mostly to my own so-called God's disciples. But many times in my talks, I also mention things that benefit you. And I'm trying to tell you the truth, and maybe some of you would listen and benefit from it. I'm not telling you anything so that you become my disciples or followers or, make me offerings, riches or anything. No. I don't take any offerings. I give, I don't take. My life is too simple. I don't really need much. And even if I don't have any money, I could go out and sell tofu or something. That would be enough money to take care of myself, one person. It's very easy to earn money. Because I'm kind of old now, I don't think anybody would hire me, even if I wanted to go to work. But nevertheless, I could make my own business, a small one, in order to live on, to survive, yeah? So no problem, don't worry about me. At the moment, my cost would be about a couple of $100 per month, just for food and some little necessities. Otherwise, it's not much. My life is quite cheap. I always tell my God's disciples that I'm a very low maintenance woman. Even if I sometimes, like before, often appear in public. I did all my own makeup, design my own clothes, design my own jewelry to wear, and most often even cook my own food, simple food. So, if it's such a lifestyle, you don't have much ambition to be anything more than whatever God designed for you to do. If it's very big karma, like the war in Syria all these years, if anyone wants to shoulder their karma, there is a consequence. It's not all that easy. That's why it took so long. But the gratitude of these two kings really boosts me up, lift up my spirit, my mental wellness, even though my body suffers. But I'm glad that it was only that much, because all these bullets and sharp nails, I have to take care of the karma. It's not physical, but if it's too much for the astral, it would even appear on the physical body. Usually, the left side takes and absorbs the word karma, mostly through the left eye. But in recent years, it also affects the right eye. And in more recent years, the right eye gets affected, as its job is to protect the rest of the body from karma, neutralize it, then gives out blessing. So when it's too overwhelmed, it's forced to close so often. I still can work okay, but if it takes more karma, then maybe the right eye would not be able to open like before. Well, it might be then good for my safety. No one will recognize me anymore, including you, the God's disciples. Now just don't go around checking people's eyes, okay? You might get an unpleasant surprise. The bulges don't appear like bleeding or anything, but they just appear like, for example, you can imagine like the bullet goes through the body and bulges out, cover its head with the skin surface from the inside. But there's no bleeding. Normally, it shouldn't show like that because the astral body could take care of it till it heals already. But sometimes it's too much. Then some signs can appear on the physical body, but I'm well. The pain is still bearable compared to some others. I just tell you things. Sometimes God allows you to learn what I do as a job, non-paying job. But if God doesn't allow it, then I won't tell you. A lot I didn't and won't tell you. Well, maybe you can learn a little about how a master takes on different karma from the world. Not all is kept a secret, eh? Anyway, I'm so glad that this was all there is. If you see my body, then you see the skin bulges out like the head of the bullet, kind of signs. But it's okay. I just wait, and with time, maybe it will disappear. If it doesn't, then it doesn't matter. As long as I can work and be safe, physically in peace, to meditate, to erase whatever I can of the suffering in the world, then it doesn't bother me what I look like. You cannot see them. Don't dream. Ha ha ha. You know, I always will wear clothes, so it doesn't matter. It's getting a little bit better already. The appearance becomes less sharp, less bulky. Yeah. I just want to report to you something, that's all. Just because the two kings came and they were so very grateful for what I, as Dharma will turning king, have done or will do for Syria and other places. The big could have possibly been longer lasting battle because they have been fighting against the negative force for Syria, mostly in those countries, peace all this time, and have earned some quite impressive success by God's grace. They are so glad to have a big break. And so remember, last time they had been defeated for a while, yeah? So we had to come. The heaven army came in and helped them out, and so they have won. And now they win some more. The Syrian war has ended, and everybody sighed in relief. I'm so happy for the citizens of Syria. We do wish them the best. And because of that, I, by the way, tell you about the effect of karma on my body. This is not the only one, okay? It's not the only one, karma stuff. There are others. But they affect the body in different ways. Some don't have side effects on the body at all, but it's there. Any world karma wound, if lucky being just a wound, still must take time to heal. The karma is still there and causes some discomfort or some temporary illness, but it doesn't always come out onto the body so that you can see it. It's only I know, but it doesn't matter. I'm used to it. Like any world karma wound. So don't worry, I'm healthy, okay? I mean, as healthy as it gets. Not because I haven't talked to you for a long time, then you think I'm sick or anything. Well, I have, of course, some trouble, but I don't want you to worry, okay? So I will explain this to you. Yeah? I might have some sign of trouble, but it's not so bad. It's not too bad. It's not like the bullets come on one go, but it has some effect, one part of it at a time. So God doesn't let me suffer too much at one time. And God is very merciful, always protects me. And also tells me how to ease some of the discomfort. Yeah. When I am allowed to know, okay? Now you see, heaven's people, they are very, very polite like that, very grateful like that. So all real humans should also be grateful. That's why I told you before, not reprimanding you or anything, it's just that it's very bad if we are not grateful to people who are good to us, like I told you, the psychics, the people who foresee the future. by seeing the past records. It's all recorded in Akashic Hall. So, because many psychics have been warning humanity for some coming disasters, we have minimized a lot of them. Otherwise, I doubt if the Earth would still exist until today. There is still a lot to do. Please, all humans, pray strong, repent sincerely, and be a good person. So even if the event did not happen the way they predicted, or it happened less, the damage is less, or humans must always be thankful that God let them tell them in advance so that we can minimize it wherever we can, some part of it. If humans even believe in the grace of God or the mercy of the Buddha and pray sincerely, honestly, humbly, repent, be good, then disaster, no matter how great, will become zero or at least minimized.
Dear Supreme Master TV Saints, I wanted to share that I have been keeping an eye on spaceweatherlive.com, and I noticed that around the time that we became anxious about the July 5th tsunami that was predicted by Ryo Tatsuki and numerous others, which was addressed by our beloved Ultimate Master, when she said that we could even avoid the tsunami in Japan in the message, "The simple little screw that can save our home planet." The solar flare energy was surprisingly low, mostly B class, when the time of the event passed, and thus we started to feel that it was not going to happen. The graph rose into C class and has stayed there. Master has once mentioned that people became more God-fearing and their souls became better around the time of a forecast typhoon, but then afterwards they went back to their original state. Master has warned how to stay safe and to pray for the people of Japan in early July. I wonder if many people who were afraid because of this prophecy prayed sincerely, and this improved the atmosphere of the planet a little, thus meaning that the three most powerful could save us from that terrible disaster. But now that the predicted disaster seems less likely, the prayers have stopped, and I presume that is what has caused the solar flaring to increase again. In Master's conversation with the King of the Sun, she said that the king told her that the prayers do reduce the karma of the planet, and thus the amount of damage that must be done to Earth. It seems then that the amount of solar flaring is directly proportional to the God-fearing goodness in the hearts of humans. Of course, we would have been burned up by now if it wasn't for the green shield that Master and the peace people placed around our planet, and it's odd to see on the space weather graphs that things were very quiet on the sun around the time that we were expecting a very big disaster and thus praying very hard. May we all pray plentifully, as it would appear that the three most powerful can make good use of it to save us from the most terrible disasters. Margot in the United Kingdom,
etc.
I can see all that, I know all that, but I cannot prove it to you. That is a problem. Well, at least you, the God's disciples who follow me, should believe what I said.
Supreme Master Qinghai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, let's go there, man.
peace is happening around our world. Peace News number 150 of many and counting. There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc. May 2025. The President of the United States, His Excellency Donald Trump, a Shining World Peace Leader Award laureate and Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate, declares an end to airstrikes against Houthi rebel positions in Yemen following a ceasefire accord between the US and the Houthis, facilitated by Oman. Under the agreement, the group will stop attacking American ships in the Red Sea and Bab al-Mandab Strait.
The Houthis have announced that they don't want to fight anymore. We will honor that, and we will stop the bombings. And they have capitulated, but more importantly, we will take their word. They say they will not be blowing up ships anymore, and that's what the purpose of what we were doing.
By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course. Everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? To save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.
Prostrate with all love, devotion, and gratitude to the reunited three most powerful, for all your mercy here as well as in heavens.
Bright-minded viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled The King of Peace and the King of Victory's Gratitude, Part 3 of 11 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is The Heaven Country from the Bantu People of Africa, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.